Okay, so Chelsea after losing the FA Cup final against Leicester. It was about an hour ago now. I'm devastated, but I think it's just definitely a learning curve for Chelsea. Leicester 100% deserved it. Um, the VAR thing, I was so annoyed at the time. I don't think it's offside. Um, I think I've said this for ages. Like, VAR is so annoying, but I think they need to start judging it off where someone's feet are rather than where someone's head or shoulder, whatever. I don't even know what was offside. To be honest, the picture wasn't even clear, so I don't know how they can even pick the lines. But I'm not even gonna talk about that anyway, because regardless of that, even if that goal was 10 yards offside, Chelsea didn't deserve it. They were so poor for the whole game. They were so flat. They did never look like scoring. The only good player for Chelsea today was Reece James. And I don't know why he was playing at right centre half. Maybe Tuchel thinks he's more athletic, more, I don't know, more pace maybe to deal with Vardy in behind. That's the only thing I could think of because Vardy was going down his channel. Oh, it was horrible to watch. Unbelievable. I don't want to talk too much negatively about Chelsea though, because I want to focus more on the positives for Leicester. What a win for Leicester after 130 years history to get their first FA Cup win. Honestly, they deserved it. They deserved it 100%. Absolute screamer from Tielemans. What a goal. It's hard. It's just a hard one to take. Like, but Leicester were definitely deserved it. Like, Chelsea didn't create much. Chilwell had a header to hit the post. That was a good save from Schmeichel. Then Schmeichel made an unbelievable save from Mount in the second half. But besides that, Chelsea created nothing. As I said, no one was any good. Mount was okay. Reece James is the only player I'd say had a good game today. It's just frustrating because Kepa actually had nothing to do. And you know what? If Chelsea had lost to Leicester today, if you told me this morning Chelsea would lose, I would have said Leicester must have been unbelievable today. But they didn't have to be unbelievable. Going forward, they didn't create that much. They were really solid at the back. Soyuncu, Fofana, obviously Schmeichel made a few good saves. The centre halves were unbelievable. Tielemans was unbelievable. Definitely the man of the match, and the goal deserves that is a goal that worthy to win any Champions League, win any FA Cup, win any World Cup final. Unbelievable goal. Brendan Rodgers definitely had a plan. I think the moment I knew that it was I didn't think Chelsea were going to win it was when that goal went in for Leicester and Chelsea didn't react. Within 5 minutes there was no reaction. They didn't look like they were gonna kind of chase the game, or like it was just a bit. They just didn't react. They were still so slow, so sluggish playing the ball around. It looked like they made everything look difficult, and it was just so poor. Like, made 5 subs. Like, none of them made any impact. Like, I'm not blaming them obviously. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, they just never had any space, and that was down to Leicester being so organised as well. Leicester were so well drilled. They were unreal, and they fully deserved it. Mad thinks now it's 130 years. Yeah, so it's Leicester's first FA Cup in that time. What a club! Honestly, they're so well run. I heard the commentator saying the whole starting 11's only worth 180 million. It's unbelievable. Like, and Leicester have now won a Premier League. They've won an FA Cup within the last 5 years. Like, that's unbelievable. Like, for a club that was in the Championship 6-7 years ago, where they've come from, to be so so sustainable. And they've sold Maguire for 80 million. They've sold Chilwell for big money. To come from where they've come from, to be selling players as they go, and just have an unbelievable recruitment to get to where they are. They deserve 100%. Oh, so frustrating, just so frustrating, to be honest. I don't think there's any positives you can take out of this performance. I know some people might say, oh, well, that'll give Chelsea a bit of a kind of wake up call for like the game on Tuesday. I think you're kind of clutching at straws there if you're trying to make that argument, or like that this game serves Chelsea well for a Champions League final in 2 weeks. I think this is not a good sign, to be honest. I don't think this is. I know that there may be. I may look back in 2 weeks and there may be a silver lining to this result in hindsight. But if Chelsea were absolutely unbelievable today, and they deserved it. It's a different story, but they were just so poor. The Chilwell offside, I'm not, as I said, I'm not getting into it now, but they need to change the rules. Just make it to do with offsides, to do with feet rather than shoulders or whatever. To be honest, I didn't even know what part of his body was offside, but it's just so frustrating to look back on now. It can still be a good season for Chelsea if we beat Leicester on Tuesday now, and obviously win the Champions League. That's the main thing now. But such a bad result, such a bad performance. It's just shocking, to be honest. Like, there's no excuse. Tuchel got it wrong in some aspects tactically as well. Making 5 changes kind of says that he kind of just threw everything at it. And like, I'm not saying this would have won Chelsea the game, but like, why isn't Tammy Abraham in the squad? Like, I don't know who else is on the bench, but like, surely you could find a place for him. Like, now Leicester deserved 100%. What a win for them, and they'll definitely enjoy it, and they deserve it. They're a top side. Most likely still get top 4 and an FA Cup. What a season for them. But yeah, no, hopefully this is this isn't a sign of things to come for Chelsea. Anyway, thanks for listening. Talk to you again.